They both have the 6-5 split, just in different areas. Let's go ahead and see how this one plays out as we get into our first game, man. Dummy, I mean, he's on fire right now. His room's got to be baking, like, because that boy is definitely playing on fire.
Now it's at least going to start off the same. Kylar and Dummy playing the exact same characters that they played previously. In their last set, Dummy won Game 3, which is what led to that Game 4, but he lost the first two. The last time we saw him lose the first two, though, he ended up coming out 3 games in a row to get the victory.
Hey, rolling up on him right now, though. No, not going to find that. Not at all.
Oh, that's an easy punish, but Kylar misses the recovery. He even turned that one around off of the D-Light. D-Light recovery.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
GC D-Lighted that one to get the KO off the top. I was going to say that one thing we have here is we're not playing on small Brawlhaven, so those KOs might come later and later for Dummy. Meanwhile, Kylar's going to have like a hammer in his hand or a solid set of signatures that he can use when he has the sword to maybe get those KOs earlier than Dummy will be able to. But, I mean, I take that back. A side heavy from Kylar, big fist.
Yeah, man, I was wondering when he was going to be able to get another weapon, but he's like, no weapon necessary for this. Just drops the side heavy on him real quick. And now Kylar going to be dropping a lot. Now this is he is known to use these nairs, like as the rest of the hammer players do. You know, he is not shying away from those nairs at all.
Yeah, Dummy's gonna have to be careful when he's floating. He's not gonna have the same options that he did against Baka earlier. Kylar retreating back to the platform, even turned around, pivoted that down air. Couldn't really drop low with it because that soft platform was there. Throwing away his hammer, picking up yet another hammer. Basically dead even, but Dummy's at the weapon disadvantage, and he's punished as he recovers back. D-Light side air. Kylar's going to pick that one up. Juggling the weapons to delay a spawn. He's going to stick with the hammer.
Yeah, that was a little unfortunate where he got hit with that downlight D-Light Sayer, but they're keeping it relatively even. This is exactly what you expect to see from a grand finals. These two are going back and forth. No real momentum has been on anyone's side. I would say, I guess if I had to give it to it, Kylar has been kind of controlling the later half of this match. But when Dummy finds his momentum, he definitely takes it and gets like nice long strings on those guitars for sure. Tries to go for the quick drop on him with the ground pound, was not able to find it.
And the D-Light Nair came outside signature, the top side of that. Hitting Dummy, stomp side air, going to give Kylar the power position here. Over on the wall, goes again for that pivot down air. Dummy was just a little bit too low. Gets through the neutral light with the dodge, but Kylar still punishes with one dare, a second dare. We're going to get the double dare 2000 from Kylar, and he's going to take game 1.
Yeah, man, that was a little unfortunate because like the way that he bounced, it was the way that he bounced off the wall that got him through that second part of the nair, so it lined him up for him to get a punish. When otherwise he would have been off the stage if both sides of those I think the Sayer hit. So unfortunate for Dummy, but it is an interaction in the game. You know, got to watch the way that you be striking near that wall. Yeah, he dropped. He did the Sayer, but because he was dropping and Kylar was on the stage, he didn't get that second hit. And so Kylar was able to just line up that dare relatively easy.
Now going into this, we're going to get, again, the same stage. Going on to the Mammoth Fortress.
No weapon in hand right here for Kylar. Okay, he's trying to get one. He managed to get a neutral dodge into the neutral air. Finds himself a sword here. Great cross-up.
Still just a little bit behind so far. Tried to land on the stage with a side air, and Dummy immediately punishes that. Nice side air, the weapon toss. Is that going to be it? Oh, Dummy just a little bit off with the down air. Wanted to send Kylar down below the stage with the down air, so even if he got the jump off of the hit, he was just going to jump into the stage and bonk his head, and that was going to be it. So just a little bit off.
Yeah. Right. Nice.
Now, you talked about Kylar using those nairs. He's using a ton of them so far.
I felt like that was about to be a hard read on him. weirdly enough, man, I mean, even with this game, with Kylar being in such a, oh, he tried it, with being in such a higher color, like, this is still, I would say that was still relatively even on who could take the stock first. A down light side air would have definitely taken it, but now he's looking for another unarmed heavy for the KO here.
Dummy's still in the orange.
He's having a hard time keeping his weapons on deck as well, too. I feel like he's been getting starved quite a bit through this game, or at least put in positions where he's at a weapon disadvantage.
Yeah, that seems like a major focus for Dummy. He is going to take the fall there with Kylar getting the side air kill. But yeah, weapon starving has seemed to have been a priority from both players so far in this set.
Yeah. Okay. He falls down for that one. But honestly, man, now we're trying to see who's going to be able to get this big lead pulled up for him, or at least who's going to be able to get some type of advantage. There's a lot of neutral being played right now. Every hit not really leading into like a huge advantage here, and just a reset of the neutral. Although Kylar Alice three-piecing right now, finally getting hit off the stage.
They were trading hit for hit, which even though Dummy was in the lead, that meant his lead is shrinking. And now Kylar is finding 2, 3 hits, 4 hits. Look how many hits Kylar's grabbing. That might be the stock. Weapon toss could come out. No, he's just going to stand on the main platform, try to catch Dummy when he's recovering high. D-Light ground pound from Dummy.
I feel like that double weapon toss would have been the play. He already threw the sword, and it covered. It made Dummy have to recover awkwardly. So just throwing that hammer down would have at least forced an air dodge, and then he could have ground pounded it or downlight ground pounded it, whatever he wanted to do. But unfortunately, he decided to hold on to that, and he ends up losing that stock for it.
That's going to give Dummy a little bit of a lead here that he's starting to build. Stole that weapon away. Kylar wanted to go for the GC D-Light into either the recovery or the GC neutral heavy for the KO. Only finds a neutral light, though, as the first move he's really able to hit after he spawned in on his final stock. Sword v sword, the side air again going to bounce Dummy off the stage, means it's not a KO option. The recovery, the down air also bouncing off the stage.
Okay. Took him a little bit, but he definitely passed that blast zone. And so now not too much of a lead here for Dummy. And with the weapon advantage, oh, that's a big thing, though. I will say that when it comes to the weapon advantage play, Dummy is playing the weapon advantage over Kylar way better than Kylar is playing the weapon advantage over Dummy. Like
Kylar
Dummy
Woods.
Dummy, he like doesn't, he's not weapon starved for too long. Right now, this is probably the longest he's been weapon starved in this game. But even so, like his unarmed gameplay has been all right too. So here we go. Finally picks up a weapon. Takes the hit for it though.
They're like basically even at this point. In fact, Dummy is behind. Gets the side air. If they trade hit for hit like they have been doing, or if Kylar finds the momentum, it's definitely in Kylar's favor.
Oh, okay. Oh, if he would have KO'd off that, that would have been amazing. However, though, now he's got to find his way back down. Does it? This is. They're looking for the same thing. They're looking for the same thing for sure.
One more D-Light recovery for either of them. Even just the raw recovery by itself was gonna KO either one. Kylar got the perfectly timed spot dodge for the GC D-Light into the recovery for the KO. Man, Dummy is playing out of his mind today.
Yeah, man. They both were looking. They're like, all right, whoever's gonna get it, whoever gets this next D-Light wins, basically. And that Kylar Alice doing the gravity cancel D-Light right over Dummy's. Kind of surprised that Dummy thought he was going to just land like that anyway. Would have expected him to kind of actually jump up and go for his own D-Light, or his gravity cancel D-Light. But now, Kylar Alice one game away from taking this tournament.
Yeah, even though that last game was really close, he might just come through with the 3-0 sweep. They're both going to grab a weapon early on.
Yeah. Now, this is the same situation as you said from the first set, where it did go to a game 4, because this is where Dummy finally got the win. But as I said, Dummy is just playing back to back to back to back. And like now he's back in it again. I mean, this is just, he's got a lot. He's been playing for a while. The fatigue is definitely going to be setting in at some point in time. But he is fighting well through it. I will say that.
Yeah, this tournament's been going on long, and because Dummy was down into the losers bracket, had to play several sets. Look at those neutral airs from Kylar. Has control of the stage. Recovery comes out from Dummy right over the corner. Oh,
Wow.
Grabbed it. Big bear claw.
Yeah, man, that's a good feeling read right there. You know, turn around, someone air dodges directly into your strong Sig. Feels good. Speaking of, same thing. They've both been catching each other, trying to go past their VIP, basically, their opponent, and then they just turn it around and end up getting that easy Sig for the KO. Now, Kylar Alice got to go ahead and get a weapon. A slow run over there.
Ooh, back-to-back neutral airs. Kylar has Dummy in the orange. Might be running away with this game here on the second stock side air. Kylar has power position. Goes for the weapon toss this time. Goes for the
ground
weapon
pound
toss.
after though. He had it lined up. Where was he gonna go? He used all his options. He couldn't dash out, or he couldn't air dodge away because he would have been too far away from the stage. So, yeah, just a little mishap right there. All good though. He still has a quality lead. I will say one thing I noticed that Kylar Alice does not do a lot is the down sig over the edge. Like he just, you know, there's like a few situations where I felt like that down sig with the sword over the edge would have been something, but he just, you know, he plays it simple. All right. Nice. Ooh, okay, the weapon toss.
He went for the big one, ending with that. Oh, I was going to say, Dummy might need something huge to get this stock, and all of a sudden he finds it with the off-stage ground pound right along that wall, and then the weapon toss to guarantee it.
Yeah, man, good stuff for Dummy here. He actually evened it all the way back up, but now Kylar Alice says, I don't care if it's even or not, I'm still going to take this win. Playing, starting off with the momentum on his side on this last stock. All the pressure onto Dummy to get back into this game.
And we're seeing a return to what we saw earlier from Dummy. Not quite as confident here, just waiting, finding the opportunity to get his moves in, finds 2 hits. Kylar throwing out a lot of moves here. Many of them missing, but still, he has a few hitting, trading about 1 to 2. Oh man, Dummy!
Uh-oh. Dummy's actually got the lead now. And no weapon. Oh, okay, great dodge right there to get through that. No weapon in hand, though. Another great dodge here. Oh, what a read!
Oh, he went with the GC down sig. All of those active frames. That's like the only time we've seen him use that so far today. What is up with Game 3, Dummy?
Dude, I mean, I have to say, though, with the way that Kylar Alice was juking, it was only a matter of time until Dummy realized, like, you know what? I think I should probably just attack a little higher up. Because most of Kylar Alice's jukes were just above ground level. Like, he was like jump juke. And so he was like, all right, jump into this. Jump into this one right here. Jump directly into that down sig. And now we're into a game 4 back on Apocalypse. This epic music definitely fitting for this grand finals.
Dummy gonna throw his weapon away early on. Kylar grabs the weapon, but Dummy has the guitars back in his hand.
All right, so
Man,
Dummy.
this is so tense.
Yeah. I mean, you can definitely you can cut the tension with a knife right now, man. It is down to the wire here. Dummy trying to reset the bracket. Kylar Alice not trying to let the momentum start to build up on him. He's got a solid lead here, however, not really outspacing that down air from Dummy. And now Dummy might be able to get a turnaround here. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna go to the other side. Kylar Alice again.
Oh
yeah.
Kylar was just right on that weapon spawn. He knew he was mostly safe from anything that Dummy had because Dummy was at the weapon disadvantage. He was unarmed there. I think Dummy was trying to get right up on that corner so he could swipe that weapon toss with that extended grab range, but Kylar was just waiting for it. That weapon spawn was in like the perfect place for Kylar.
Yeah. So, Kylar Alice now with a little bit of a lead here. Got a weapon in hand. Finds a little extra damage here as well. Now he's finding even more damage. Making it hard for Dummy to land. Okay. Had to try it. Dummy's like, my turn. Like, finds the ground pound. Dummy with the juke through Kylar Alice, but then he turns around and delivers his own ground pound.
Dummy's in the orange right now. That weapon spawn is going to be a hammer. Not going to take too many hits, and he's going to be red. Oh, finally! He was looking for that pivot ground pound like all day.
Yeah.
finds it on a dummy stomp side air. Gonna clean that one up.
Yeah, that was smooth too. And with the back step right there, or crossing him up real quick so he can get the better side for that side air. And now Kylar AUS with a solid lead here. Don't want to count Dummy out yet, though. He has made some great comebacks so far throughout his run. This has definitely still been the Dummy show as far as this stream. I mean, everything he's done so far, he's been on the stream the entire time just to keep winning and winning and winning.
Does have multiple game-changing signatures. Could find the neutral signature. Didn't go for it there. Went for the turnaround D-Light. Ooh, gets through the D-Sig. You were wanting that TK. It wasn't right on the corner, though.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, a lot of missed swings here. Finally finds the neutral air. Now Dummy trying to keep him to the skies. Great recovery there from Dummy, and he's only in the light orange. So comeback could be imminent.
I mean, we saw a Dummy behind like this at the end of last game.
Okay. Dummy definitely this is what I like to see though. So Dummy, he can play both both speeds. He can play super quick in your face, or he can slow it down a little bit so he can pick and choose his openings. And there it is. Those openings have been picked and chosen as my man now has a lead. Okay, Kylar looking for the down sig over the edge.
Kylar gonna keep the pressure up on the edge. He's right there. He's so ready to punish a recovery from Dummy. Nice spot dodge to get through the side air. Dummy is without a weapon, and Kylar has a hammer.
Oh, okay. He does find a weapon here, though. Kylar AUS going sky high for that recovery. Oh. The scoop, not enough. And he actually takes the recovery off that. Oh! Scoop him again.
It's so
the next one is it. The next one is definitely it. The next hit's got to be it. Depending on. Oh no!
He went for his weapon. Oh my God! He couldn't punish that down heavy in time.
Okay, what do you? Okay, he gets the weapon. It's swords. What are we doing here? Who's going for it?
Whoever gets D-Light. TK, it's the same thing, but it's a side air. Kylar takes it with the final hit, that final side air in last stock red. Kylar AUS is your 1v1 Brawlhalla Winter Champion.
Oh man, what a set, guys! I mean, the last game, 611 to 598, respectable damage all around. That's how you can tell how close that last game was. Kylar AUS though manages to sneak that Sair in and get the win. Good stuff to Kylar AUS taking Australia's 1v1s.
Those last two games were insane.
Yes.
Absolutely insane. The comeback from Dummy in both games, right at the end. His ability to just refuse to be knocked out when he was in the late stages of orange, in the early stages of red, and Kylar had a hammer. Dummy